Hello, my people. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me in the comments. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon to you, but it's good evening to me. Happy Saturday, everyone. I hope everyone's good. Can you let me know if you can hear me? Eloquent and Sugar. Hey. Hey, sis, Courtney. Hey, Sugar. Hey, Toot. Hey, Eloquent, thank you so much for coming up last minute. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This is just a quick live, everyone. I just wanted to see how everyone's doing, how you feeling. It's like, I don't know about you guys, but I just feel it's just bittersweet. Hi, powerful being, the YouTube review queen. Hi, and welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I just wanted to, catch up with my people. It's catch up with Lala. I hope everyone's good. And I just wanted to, see how everyone's doing. Because for me, like I said, I feel like it's bittersweet. I feel like it's the ending of the era. Sometimes a good time and sometimes some bad times, but it's the end of a era for me. I don't know about you guys. Hi, Sugar.
Hey, Lala. Hey, chat.
Hi, how you doing, love?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm back in the streets.
How
I'm
do you
back in the
feel? I know
streets.
you celebrated your birthday. How you feeling?
Whoop,
How
whoop,
you
whoop.
feel? How you feel?
I'm good. I'm good. I had a lovely birthday, a lot of rest. I've been watching everybody, when I could, but, I wasn't able to chat, but, you know, kind of a little bit out of the loop, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
kind of
No,
in
I'm
the.
glad. I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad you had a lovely birthday. I don't celebrate birthdays, but I'm just glad that you had a good time and you got a break from the YouTube streets.
Yes.
Sugar, I'm so happy. And it's a blessing, you're blessed.
Yes. Bless my birthright. How
Yes.
you doing?
Hello,
How you
everyone that's
doing?
coming in. Hi, Tatey. Unapologetically, Angela. Tanisha. I'm sorry if I'm butchering people's names. Courtney is saying your device is not connected, sis. Hey, it's Tay. Hey, Sweet Tea. Hey, Aries66. Um, Sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So I did this prompt to live because I felt like it's the end of an era for us. How do you feel?
Yes, yes. It's a long time. Been a long 5 years. Been a whole five. Have you heard a song about Mary J. Blige?
Mhm.
I think it was but I think it's oh God, I can't never think of nothing when I get up here, child. But yes, it's been a long 5 years.
It's been a
I'm ready.
long road. It's
A
been a
long
long
road.
road,
Like I'm not gonna do
right?
nothing else unless it's an apology.
Right? I feel like so much has happened over the years. There's so many good memories, so many bad memories, but there's so much that we learn from it and gain from it that I think outweighs everything else in my
Yeah,
opinion. I don't know about you, but it does outweigh. Hi,
absolutely.
Lydia. Hi, I am unique. Welcome. Hi, Team Gmon. Um, yeah, I feel like so many good things have come out of this. And hi, everybody that's coming. It's just a quick chat about what's happening at the moment in terms of tonight is the last reunion. Our queen Melody Cherie is gone, and I just wanted to talk about how people are feeling. Like, what's next for everybody? Like, will you be supporting the show? Will you be, watching other things? Will you just be supporting Melody and her ventures? Because I certainly am.
Me too.
Hello, Courtney.
Hey, Court.
Can you hear us, Courtney?
Okay, sorry, y'all. I had a few issues back here. Hey, y'all.
Hey,
Hey,
girl.
yeah.
I know,
Hey.
Courtney, I fell asleep on you last night, but I was in there.
Everybody did. Why did everybody say Lala, you, Simone, AJ? Everybody's like, girl, I fell
We
asleep on
all
that
fell
live last
asleep.
night.
Girl, Courtney, I fell asleep on you. The phone was under my cheek. I'm like, ooh,
Everybody was tired, child. But happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, sugar.
thank you. I appreciate it. Query Select.
Um, I just wanted to comment
How you
on your
feeling,
topic
Courtney?
really quick. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling okay. I wanted to comment on your topic and then I gotta drop down because
Okay,
I'm
sis.
supposed to be doing something with Zayden right now. We're supposed to be watching TV.
Tell my nephew I said hello.
Zayden,
Whoop, whoop.
oh, he was snuck up out of here since I didn't got on his so yeah, well. Um, so I think honestly, I kind of been mentally preparing. I'm a person that likes to mentally prepare for stuff.
Mhm.
So I've been preparing for it for a while since it, since the chatter, because the chatter has been loud for a minute that Melody had left, but we were speculating.
Right.
And I think the one thing about life that's consistent is change. I
Mm-hmm.
think change is like the most consistent part of life is that, we go through our phases. It's, here today and then tomorrow is like something new, new beginnings. And I'm really excited for everybody. I think that this last season for me was really hard, really dark.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was so hard just watching her go through all of that for so long. And I was drained.
Man.
I don't know about anybody else, but I was drained. I felt like, dang,
Mm-hmm.
another attack
Sis,
like
I
this
feel
not
you
gonna
on that.
stop.
I
Mm-hmm.
felt drained and tired, exhausted.
This
Yeah,
You
last one.
name it, I felt it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And it was just like, this, I kept saying it on my show, like, I'm tired of this shit. Excuse me, my bad, Lala. I'm tired of this stuff.
That's
Um,
okay.
I'm ready to, move on,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was just, I think it's alignment. I think it's hard because we've gotten so used to it for so long. Even though we say we're tired, it's like, we built this community, we built friendships off of it. We've met each other, there's been events, and, it's like our safe space to just come and be with our people. But I just think change is the most consistent part of life. And I'm just ready to see the next chapter for everybody, for Melody,
Mm-hmm.
for everybody.
It's the only consistent thing in life is change.
Period.
It's changed. And I feel like it's been a long time coming. And Courtney, sis, I feel you now. I felt everything. And I felt like, how long can we keep going on? Because it got dark. It
Mm-hmm.
got really, really dark and draining. And for me, I was like, yes, I can keep fighting, but it's sometimes just got too much where you just have to like shut off and shut
Yep.
down and it just, you know what I mean? And I feel like
Mhm.
she done
Especially,
so much. She deserves this break. She deserves a clean slate and to leave those demonic creatures where they're at.
and not only that, I feel like we been here this long, so we all can say that she's elevated. Like she really has elevated past this show. And I'll say it again. It served its purpose, and I'm agree with you, Courtney. Sometimes you be at one place in your life, and then things change, and sometimes you have to say goodbye to certain things to move on to better things. So like I said, upward and onward. I am so
Mm.
excited for her. I know that all you ladies are great content creators, creators, you know what I'm saying? And I know you guys gonna be awesome. We're still gonna follow you. I just really, I feel it in my bones like she got something cooking as far as like a series or something that we can just get into. You know what I'm saying? I don't know,
I
you know.
agree. Like I said, I always say that one day we're not going to even associate her name with this trifling show because she gonna elevate so far above and beyond and what she's doing in the next season. I
Mhm.
just see it, and I was tired of talking about. I don't like nobody but one person on the show,
That's it.
so
That's it. That's
Yeah.
all. And that's why I joined years ago, and I was so happy when I found my community, ladies. I was
Uh,
so happy when I found the silver because I had nobody to talk about this show with.
yeah.
And I was getting agitated and frustrated and angry. And I'm like, my sister's like, shut up. No one wants to hear this. And I was so happy when I found, the silver, you guys, and Queen, and like this community is
Mm.
so beautiful and it came off the supporting of one woman. And I love that about it.
Yeah.
I love that. And that's what they tried to break. And I think the changes now we're gonna have is us
And,
growing the way
and
we grew with her. I think like we're all on the next journey to grow again with her as well. We're
yes.
all with her every step of the way. I feel like I've outgrown so much because of this show. I learned so much about this show,
Mhm.
and I'm ready for the next step. I'm ready for the next chapter, the new journey. I'm ready. Whatever it is, bring it on because I'm ready. I feel like we're all in that time where we are just we're at peace with ourselves and we're at peace with the decision because we all said we support Melody. Now that she's gone, goodbye.
Yeah, I think that we did that too. We made noise, Court. We made noise, y'all. We made noise. I don't care as long as it's getting on a bigger platform. Everything that we've been pleading, yelling, writing, protesting, banning. And we made enough noise, and I think we did make a difference. I'm on live. I think we did make a difference. I'm sorry,
I
y'all.
agree with you.
Yeah, we did. We really made a difference. We came together. So no voices was unheard. And when I saw that interview with Kempire, I'm just the by the time I watched it, it was like 71,000 views. By the time I got to it. So bravo community, y'all. Let's what I'm saying. Let's stand on it. We did that.
Yes, round of applause for the community. Hey, sweet tea, how you doing?
Hey Lala, hey Sugar, hey
Hi.
Courtney.
Hey.
I'm glad I caught your live.
Hey.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming and joining me.
Of course, my sister. I was listening to you guys. I wanted to say this is just the beginning for Mel and the Millimeters. This is a new beginning for all of us because we know something great is going to come out of this.
Yes.
And we're just going to be there. We're on what she on because we know this too shall pass.
That's right.
Yes, and I agree with you. And that's what we all said at the beginning. I'm on what Melody's on. If she's out, I'm out. She riding, I'm riding. You know what I mean? I feel like she is at this the stage of peace in her life where this show doesn't serve her anymore, and she realized the toxicity and the negativity that it was doing and the impact it was having. Because if you really think about it, then the storyline and the narrative of Melody this season past has changed. There's
Mhm.
more Melody haters than ever before. Just this is my opinion from what I'm seeing on social media and the fact that I'm always on social media. I have just seen the hate amplified and I'm not understanding where it comes from. But then I see the edits, I see the way they make her look. They're not showing the things that lead up to why she reacts the way she reacts. And I feel like enough is enough and all new beginnings is hard, but I feel like everybody's ready. I'm certainly ready.
Right. And you know what? It's good she held on this long for the simple fact that we already knew how they were, but we really got to see the whole all totality side of those people. Even Carlos, we just really saw them get real down and dirty. So, we got to see all of this and we needed to see that to know, where we stand on and who we're going to be standing behind. So everything happens for a reason, in my opinion.
Yes. I agree with you, sweetie. I think like everything happens for a reason, and I feel like everybody's on this path of new discovery and trying to pivot and figure out what they want to do and where they're going to go. And I am so down for it. I'm going to continue to support everybody that I support already, whatever ventures they go on, whatever new things they want to cover. I'm supporting everybody because this what the community that Melody created on YouTube and the queens and the kings that stepped up and created such a beautiful community where we have a togetherhood and sisterhood and brotherhood, and we help each other. That
Right.
is so beautiful, and that can never be erased.
Right.
Never be erased. So
Right.
for me, I feel like we can continue that. We can continue that path and still keep doing it, still keep supporting each other, still keep praying for each other. What other social, I don't know anybody else, but haven't seen anybody else from another TV show that has opportunity to do like prayer circles and get people involved and help and contribute and support people when they're going through things. Like, this is the next level. She set a bar that for me it can't be touched, because I see other people, they don't do half as much as she does for her fans and for everybody else that supports her as well. So I feel like what she gives, the millimeters and her fans give it back to her, because she already gives it out to us. So I feel like for me, I'm just going to, help and support her in her new venture, whatever it is. I'm riding with Melody throughout. I'm a millimeter for life. If people didn't know that, they know it now. I've been a millimeter for years. I'm going to continue to support her. And me, I felt like it was bittersweet. And I've also, like Courtney said, I prepared myself. But I think just because of that, the moment that we're in now and realizing this is the last time we're going to see her, it is kind of bittersweet. But I'm beyond happy for her. Beyond happy for her.
Same here. And we're gonna see her in other things, bigger than Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's the great thing about it. I see great things ahead for her. And I know, maybe we can get to attend some of the events that she has, for the millimeters. That would be nice. They'll probably
Oh my
get bigger.
God, sweet tea, that is my dream.
Yeah, yeah,
That is my dream, to attend a millimeter event, like a melody event, like Mimosas with Melody. I would love to, and I hope she does one this year. And I hope and pray, God willing, that I get to attend, because it's something that I would like to do. I would like to see all the people that we've been in this amazing community with.
right,
And for me, I'll be honest, like someone asked me about the Lexi story. I'll be honest, I don't care about anybody off that show, on the show. I don't care. My
right,
main priority and support, like the person I supported, was about Melody. Now that she left, I really don't care what's going on with the rest of them. I could care less, in my opinion. And it's no disrespect, but I was glad to listen to my sister Courtney do her live last night. I can keep up with it. But other than that, I really don't care. Like, I'm sorry, it's too late now. Like, this whole change in narrative and support, they now everybody's a victim. Have you noticed that? Everybody's a victim now.
right. I think they're
But
to me
when that victim was sitting on that stage, where was the sympathy,
exact
empathy for her, and understanding?
right. For the clicks and
But
view, they wanted to. I think they're trying to get everybody to come back to that crazy show. What do you
I
think?
think so too.
Yeah,
I think so too, sweetie. I think they're trying to get people to come back, get more views. I'll be honest with you. My opinion is, I don't think there's a show that's even coming back.
right. I hope
You
it's
know
not.
what I mean? I
Yes,
don't think there's a show. Just give me 1 minute, sweetie. Let me just say hello everyone that's came in. Welcome. This is just a quick catch up about how everybody's feeling. Tonight's the last reunion. It's the last time we're going to be seeing Melody Cherie on the show. I just wanted to see how people felt, because for me, even though I kind of prepared, I still feel bittersweet. I'm happy that she's leaving this toxic show, and I'm ready for the change as well. So I just wanted to do a quick live and catch up with my people. I consider everybody on here my people, my sisters and brothers on here. So welcome everyone. Sweetie, sorry, what were you saying?
oh, I forgot now, but yeah, I'm with you though. I plan on watching it tonight on Patreon, and like you said, after tonight, I'm done with them as well.
Well,
Yep.
I'm gonna wait for y'all to watch it because what
Oh,
I saw last week, I'm over it.
you know,
Oh, I'm watching, and
I'm
I'm watching
yeah,
on Patreon. Sweetie, you're going on to the same one I'm going on, right?
probably so. Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to be on there, and
Okay.
I'm a drag. I'm a drag if I see, and because I know Miss Piglet is coming back. I heard Piglet is coming back, right?
Right, right. You
Uh,
already know
So
what.
let's see what she's on because I'm gonna match her by 20.
We
Right.
gonna drag her
I,
ass for filth.
Yes, we are.
Courtney.
I'm gonna drag her,
look, hey,
Courtney.
sweet tea, I'm gonna
I'm not
come in when
playing
y'all
games
get the
with Piglet.
dragon.
Okay, sugar.
Sorry,
Come
sugar.
on.
Yeah, I'm gonna come
Come
in
on.
when y'all get the dragon. Trust
Okay,
me.
sugar.
Hmm.
Get them with them poems, sugar. You know you be doing it.
You know,
Yes.
I got one coming for Kendrick Lamar. Oh, I
All
wrote it. It's
right.
so dope. Oh, I
I,
love it.
I bet.
Sugar,
Yeah.
send me your link so I can put it on the chat, and Courtney's too, so I can put it in the chat and get everybody
So
to go
just get my link and then put it in the
to
back chat.
support
That's what
because
you're
I know
saying?
you dropped a new video today, and
Yes,
that
I
was
did.
great as
Oh,
always.
thank you.
Yeah, I saw that one earlier today, sugar.
Thank you.
Ooh,
Girl, I be girl,
Okay,
my voice so my voice was going in and out. I don't know, it could have been an alcohol. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And my voice, so the mic, I don't know. I'm gonna get a better mic, but with the raspy voice, it'll cut me out and all kinds of stuff, girl.
that's okay. We get the point.
So I'm so glad y'all liked it. I truly
Tamika just said, "Hi, Tamika, welcome." She said, "Y'all know Wonder's going live." I don't care about that dusty ass cow. She barely makes sense. She can barely speak English. I know she's trying to get people to watch the show, but people are going to watch it regardless. And
Right.
she's not on it anyway. But I think Tamika, do you think she's trying to promote the one that she's doing with Carlos, the after show? Do you think? Because I don't know. Because I ain't watching that chick. I barely understand. I need subtitles for her anyway.
Yeah, I don't want to see that illiterate
I don't
dummy.
want to see it. But I'm ready for Miss Piglet. Let's see what she's on because
Oh
one
yeah, they
thing
what
bring
you
about me.
think she coming on there to say? Like why she left? What y'all think?
to harass male like
Yeah,
everybody else. You know, they
That's
don't they
true.
That's
bash
it.
them.
Harass. That's all she
That's
got.
true.
Right, Courtney.
Look, my bad.
Okay, you it's all good.
Hey,
Hello,
Somali.
there's Somali. Hey.
hello,
Morning.
Smiley
Hi.
Queen. Hey, sis.
Hi.
Hi.
How's
I know it's
everyone?
late for you, my darling.
I was
Molly
actually about to
Queen.
I was about to sleep because I wanted to wake up for Queen Sheba's live.
Yeah.
Um but then I saw you live and I said, let me just hop on and say hi. I've missed you guys, Courtney,
Oh,
Sugar, Lala. Though me
Hey,
and Lala
I
talk
miss you
like every
Court,
day.
you're
too.
back.
I miss Courtney's lives, like three, four of them.
that's
I
okay.
know.
You on a different time zone. It's okay.
Yeah, everyone okay? How's your Valentine's?
Are you asking all of us?
Yeah, like I'm
Yes.
single. I'm still looking
Yeah.
for Mr. Right in my, waiting for him to knock on the door.
What is
What about
Valentine?
yours?
Right, Court.
Mine was nice. I worked yesterday. I got candy and donuts and all that good stuff.
Oh,
You
good.
know, I treated myself. I
I
had a nice
treated
steak
myself
dinner.
too.
I love me some me. I had a nice steak dinner yesterday for lunch.
I
You
had
don't love me
seafood.
some me. That's what I'm talking
Hmm.
about.
Girl, ain't nothing wrong with loving
I
you.
ordered myself
Yeah.
dinner. I ordered a dinner. I had
See,
a beautiful bubble bath. I treated
Hmm.
myself. I did my
That's
Korean
what I did.
skincare.
that's how
I
we
did my
do it.
Melody, serum hair. I treated myself.
I had a
Baby,
nice glass of
listen.
wine, chocolate, all that.
L-
That's how we do it.
Ooh, okay. Smiley Queen, how was yours?
Oh, I haven't had any Valentine's for like 6 years.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I know you got something. You got something, Smiley
What you
Lala.
Queen.
mean she got something,
Lala,
Lala?
leave me alone. Lala, leave me
You
alone.
blushing, Holly. You probably got something.
Still
You know
up.
I love you. I just love to wind you up. I just love to wind you up. No, Smiley Queen, I wanted to ask you, how do you feel? Because I know you've been a long time rider too.
Uh I I checked out when I think I checked out a while back, some months back, but I just kept watching, on Instagram because Mel was there, so I said let's just support her. But after this reunion, I'm done. And anyone who's going to cover the show after this, I'll never be on their channels. That's just how I feel because there's no way I'm going to support ABU, SE.
Mm-hmm.
I'm I always ride for the black woman. I will always ride for the mothers, daughters. So I'm done with LMAH. But I saw something earlier about that cow, as Lala calls her. Um, her show was supposed to air today, yeah, but then it's not on the list because we checked. It's just showing, but on one channel it's showing that it's coming on, but on own it's not there. It's removed on own. So I don't think her
Ooh, are you talking
episode is
about Wonder's
airing.
one?
Yes, I don't think her episode is
Oh
airing.
yes, yes, you're
Yeah, they
right.
Yes,
removed food truck.
You,
yes, they
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
they did.
my opinion is conflict of interest.
It was further harassment. I'm sure she was
Right.
harassing
Yes,
and disparaging, and right now they can't handle it because their
yes,
last disparaging attempt
Mm-hmm.
backfired.
Mm-hmm. And I think something's going on behind the scenes because things wouldn't get pulled
absolutely.
down unless something going on behind the scenes.
You all had Kempire saying that they kept he was getting notifications to take down the video
Mm-hmm.
of the I don't know why everybody is saying deleted scenes. It was not deleted.
It was the original.
That's what
It was
ticks me off.
showing. Yes,
It's,
it was
it's
showing on platforms. On demand had it. Philo had
yes, it
it.
was on Philo.
Yes. So and on demand too.
Wow. Wow.
So it was not a deleted scene. It was shown, and millions of people have seen it because it's also on Twitter.
Mm, mm, mm.
It's on Instagram. It's on YouTube. It's online. If you Google, me and Lala were talking about the other day. If
Mm.
you Google Melody Cherie or Destiny's name, the grooming pops up on Google.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's one of the that's the one of the main things that pop up now, and
So it's
that is
on
the most
demand. Oh my goodness.
disrespectful
So
thing you can do to a woman to ruin her reputation.
I know
It
y'all.
is.
imagine.
I know y'all lying about that.
No,
No.
wallahi,
No,
we're not.
Courtney, no. You type in Melody
Do
Cherie,
it right now, Courtney.
grooming
It's gonna come
allegations pop
right
up.
up. That grooming.
Yeah.
That's
It's
why
Y'all
showing
when I
lying
up.
when
on
y'all
TikTok
first when Courtney when you
on
first said
TikTok in the evening on a Saturday.
That's messed up.
yeah
It's on Google. It's and let me tell you, this is somebody's brand. This is
right
somebody's legacy. This is she's built this with sweat and tears,
crazy.
coming from a broken, like getting divorced and all that. She started this brand on her own, and
Mm,
she's fought so hard for it to get
mm,
to where
mm,
it
mm.
is. How many hours being online selling her stuff, doing all this advertisements, and I mean, like, seriously, if you Google her name right now, that thing pops up.
Mhm.
Who would want to do business with? I mean, like, this is just ruining somebody's reputation and somebody's life.
Yeah. And
And
Somali
I'm mad
Queen,
about
I
that. I'm
agree.
really mad about that. I got so
I was
triggered. Me
so
and Lala were
fuming when you
talking
told
about it.
me.
Me and Lala were
I was
talking about it.
fuming
That's
because how does how this is orchestrated. I don't care what anybody says.
yeah
This was orchestrated because they wanted to ruin her.
right.
Mhm.
This was retaliation because she said no to that devil demonic guy, right?
Mm,
Mhm.
And for me, this was retaliation because why would you air this? But everything else was left on the editing floor. You aired this on purpose because it only affected her. It doesn't affect Martel because you type in Martel, it doesn't come up with grooming.
but not
It does
only
not come up
that,
with grooming.
this man has abused her and the children, and this man has harassed and stalked her, and I'm talking about this has already been done, and then you have the audacity to allow her to say all that out of her mouth. Like Carlos didn't stop her not one beat. and she was just running like diarrhea of the mouth to get out everything Martel wanted her to say. And she even put cherries and, you know what I'm saying, and toppings on it. Like, it's ridiculous. You don't, why would you say something like, why would you, no one wants their name in the same sentence as grooming,
Yeah, that she just added the fuel to the
especially a slut. How could a slut be saying that about a
fire.
queen?
You know what?
Exactly.
Don't.
And then you now are claiming abuse. You now like, and all these abuse allegate. All of these women now want to say they've been abused. They want to come up with abuse allegations. I'm so
Courtney,
sorry,
check your what?
but the actual victim of abuse, you guys ganged up on, and you thought you
Which
can do
is
this whole
abuse.
thing about her.
You know it. You reap what you sow, right? So you know what you do to others is going to come back to you double, triple times. So
Mm-hmm.
if you really think about it, Mel would get the last laugh and she'll win in the end. It might look bad now, but
Absolutely.
they're gonna get it back. You can't do. They're gonna fail every last one of them. And like what that old little tight tongue fish Tisha talking about dumbing down. They're the only dummies on the show, so they don't have to dumb down for us because we're smarter than all them put together.
She is a dummy.
She's a
Teacher,
big dummy. But
Tisha, you
I
know
don't
what? When
like
I
the
saw
fact
that,
that
y'all, I wanted to catch a flight. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna catch a flight. Like, just,
Uh-uh.
I was gonna rent out a black car, have on black Timbs with a black hoodie and black jeans, straight up.
Not worth it. Not worth it.
I said I
not
wanted to.
worth
You
it,
know, it's good to
100% sweet
imagine.
tea.
I know
It's
it.
not worth it, sugar, because they are not worth it. These people are grasping for air right now. They're coming up with so many things to say, and it's not working. I personally do not care about any of them. But one thing about me is I believe the victim. I always believe the victim until otherwise, right? However, these women now coming out with all these claims. Where was this energy when it was Melody? Why did you not have any type of sympathy for her? Instead, you all rolled with her abuser, especially Dusty, especially, that child looking chick, was her Trisha, whatever. They all rolled with him. They were cool with him. But now all of a sudden, I want to talk about what happened to me. We do not care. Because
We
if
don't
you do
care.
not give the same energy to another woman and you do not support another woman going through what she's going through, we cannot support you because you are really and truly disgusting. Any woman that does not support a woman going through what she was going through is utterly disgusting to me. And they're creatures. They're absolute creatures. They don't deserve anything. So, welcome, Lydia.
Hey y'all, sweetie, you done
Hey,
tickled me,
Huh?
Hey, hey, trending, trending.
baby.
Hi,
Brandy, what you say?
Sweetie,
welcome.
you over here got me tickled. Time out, tight lip, tight tongue,
Tight tongue teacher.
Tight
tight
tongue
tongue,
teacher.
Tisha. I love
Tight
it.
tongue.
You you know you funny too. You have us going all the time, girl.
You see,
Mm-hmm.
you,
Hey,
you see,
L'Oreal.
hey y'all. I just want to say, like, Destiny sat up there and really said that she was groomed, and then Martel said, because I watched Empire today, and when they said that, I fell out. I was like, she sure did. She sat up there and said that she was groomed. And then Martell said, not by me though. Well, how you was groomed for a threesome, but not by him though? Did he want to sleep with you or not, sis? Like, what are y'all talking about? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Evidently,
She
if they were grooming you for a threesome, that means Martell would have wanted to sleep with you as well. So for her to say, no, not you, what in the world? It just was
but
like, huh?
that's another lie.
Another
It's a
lie. It's just a
lie.
Because
lie.
she
Like
said
this.
on the previous episode, she said her own words, I could have had them both. Her,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
her and Martel. And then you come and sit at that reunion and tell Martel, not you. You keep contradicting yourself and you keep saying that, like these people think we're really dumb
Yes.
Mm.
and we don't
And
have
Carlos was just
comprehension.
gonna take that and run with it, that little bitty snippet. Because that is all that was said during the whole season, right? was in a green screen of I could have had them both, right?
Yeah, during
The
the trip
girls
to St.
trip,
Thomas,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
she said that talking to Tisha, that tissue trash,
She said to her when she was in the kitchen with Tisha,
tissue,
and she had
tissue
her shirt on,
trash.
she had a mug shot on.
A mess. But
I just
that's
don't
what you
understand why
gonna run with?
Martel got
Like
away with
what?
it scot free. That's what I'm confused at. How come Martel got away with it scot free? Oh my God! Hey, trending. Hey, sis. Welcome. Hey, Toot.
Hey,
I'm
hey.
sorry. Carry on,
Martell looks like he
L'Oreal.
did
Sorry.
come out. I don't understand how he gets away unscathed. Like people can't call him out
It's
on nothing.
cause let me tell you, you guys have seen it. What he does and does it so well, he uses other people to go after Melody.
Exactly. Third party.
And he's too lap. Whoop, whoop. He's too I'm trying to back. His two lap dogs are Destiny and Tissue.
Mm-hmm.
Because previous seasons he was using Maso and Tissue.
Mm-hmm.
And then this season he used Tissue and he used Dusty Ass and he used what's her name? He
Trish,
used yes, that gay what's the
taking
lockjaw.
them out.
Trish.
That
Yes, he used her, and then he also sent. If you guys didn't see Loki, he used Stormy too.
he used all of them.
And
He
Because
used all of
did you
them.
see how he sat up there and asked Tisha? Okay, remember Melody went to Tisha after the field day. She went to Marcel and had a conversation with him because she said her name came up in that. And now Tisha set her ass on the reading and said,
L'Oreal.
yeah, can y'all hear me?
yes,
Yeah,
Oh,
I can hear
Could
you.
y'all hear me?
yeah, I can hear you, sugar.
Yeah.
But
Carry on, L'Oreal. Sorry.
it's okay. But she sat on that reunion stage and acted like, well, she was
Hello.
saying it, the grooming stuff. She was saying the grooming stuff to get back at um Martell. But I think Tisha did that on purpose. Like it was like, how can you say that about Martell to get back at Martell, but you still had Melody name in it, and you knew that was going to damage Melody as well. I think she did that deliberately because she had a problem with Melody and Marceau having a conversation as usual.
I
Any
agree. And I
anytime
did not
Melody sit down with
understand.
Marceau, that eats her up to the point of tears.
Listen,
Remember,
Mm.
Marcel does not like Destiny. I don't care what anyone said. That guy don't like her.
he
He
don't like
clocked
this.
her using
Mm-mm.
ass broke ways. He
he's
clocked her.
smashed. He's smashed, and he's not smashed once. He's been smashing for years. I mean, you everybody can see this, and I don't care what anybody says. I know for a fact, in my heart of hearts, there's been things that have been happening behind Melody's back that the other cast members know, and they've never talked about it when it comes to Dusty and Martel.
Mm.
I agree.
I agree. They all know. If you recall the Vegas trip when Maurice asked him, "You spoke to Destiny?" He goes, "Every day." Right? That
Mm-hmm.
was a hint right there. Like we can take hints.
We are.
Quickly, let me just say hi to Regina. Hi, Regina. Welcome. Hi, Bama girl. Hi, everybody that came in. I'm sorry if I didn't see you guys, but thank you and welcome everyone. But everybody knows, in my opinion, those two have something going on. That's why they all sat there silent. And for me, being silent means you're complicit in everything. The fact that nobody stood up for Melody, yet again, just
Mm-hmm.
showed me this was a plan. Melody clocked their plan, and they wanted to attack her. So I think she kind of prepared herself as it was going along. But now I just want to know what Miss Piglet is coming with, because if she comes with this fake, I got arrested for, harassing communication, I swear I'm not going to let her live it down. Like, I'm not going to. I refuse, because I want to see what she's, because are you part of the gang up crew? And I have a feeling that she is, that he brought her on to, put the final nail in the coffin with Melody or something. But to me, I just want to see what she's on because I will read the F down about that chick. I am not having it because I cannot stand that fake ass chick. I cannot stand somebody that uses somebody to get on the platform and then turns their back. I don't like backstabbers. And Destiny for me is not Destiny, sorry, Stormi for me is a backstabber. And she's a fraud, in my opinion.
I saw Stormy on TikTok the other day, and I just said, "Damn, she really looked like a bubble guppy."
A bugger.
She
A
looked
bubble
L'Oreal,
like
would
guppy.
see
Say
them
that
damn
again, Maria.
cartoons them kids had me watching. I was like, "Damn, she look like a bubble guppy." Them lips, the nose, it's just giving. Just like, damn. That's why you mad. Okay, got it. Like, girl, pick it up, separate that shit or something. It's too much. But I think Stormy is probably. I've been seeing reports that she's coming in to attack Mel. In my opinion, I think she's gonna come on and throw Trish under the bus a little bit and tell some things that she knows about her relationship, which would make sense to the timing of Trish trying to fall out and her and Ken breaking up this week. Okay.
I
That's
just
fake.
think with
And
Stormy
all this
coming on,
fakeness they throwing. I just like, oh, y'all breaking up this week because y'all finna get aired out on the reunion.
yeah, I doubt she'll do that, L'Oreal, because she was just at her party. Sorry, Courtney, what were you saying, sis?
I just think with Stormy coming on the reunion, I honestly don't feel like we're gonna get the full effect of whatever Stormy was coming to do at this point.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
feel like it's gonna be edited now.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that too. And also, what was the point of you coming when you already quit mid-season? Like, what was the point of
What's
it?
the point?
And
Right.
what do you want to do? Because if you wanted to have a one-on-one with Melody, you could have done that in your own time. Why do you want to waste our time?
We don't want to see you. When you left, he did a whole what was his Monday live? He acknowledged
Yeah,
it in a reel. He acknowledged it on her post. So why is she coming?
See,
exactly.
the
And
the
also,
problem,
why would he invite her back knowing she threw jabs at him and she goes, anyway, I don't want this show. He don't pay much. He don't pay.
because the
You remember
bigger
that on
picture,
her statement?
Yeah, I got
because of the bigger picture, the pit bulls, or what are they called? The pit bulls. Because of
I just
they
don't
have a
get why
job
you
to
allow
do.
people that
K9.
disrespect you again and again on your show. I don't
They
get
ha-
it.
they
Palestine
ha-
don't make sense.
the bigger picture is come and attack. Yeah, the attack on Mel is bigger than any disrespect.
Right. And it's so bad that we have to watch them in all those ugly dresses. That's
Oh,
so
they hideous.
Actually, that panty line,
Yeah,
that panty line, it was so bad. Stormy's panty line was showing on that dress. Oh my god!
they're all
But
like
they
these
gonna
women
stuff her in
pretend
it.
to be millionaires and they can't dress. Where's their
right.
stylist? Like I'm not
Don't you guys
understanding.
have? Is there seamless panties in America?
Yeah, they're seamless panties, and she should
you
be able to afford some. I don't understand.
right.
I don't
They,
understand.
they doing us wrong with their fashion. With and Tisha with those fake
Them
red bottoms.
pantyhose. Ooh, and them red
No,
bottoms.
what did Queen Sheba say about her stockings? She called her, oh, girl, I was in here crying, laughing. What did she call her? Some stockings?
Oh my God.
um,
She looked like, I
Ice
don't care what
skate,
anyone says, Sugar.
skater
She
stockings.
looked like a cow to me.
yeah,
The black hair, the jet black hair, the white dress, the white stockings, everything about her gave cow,
Rotten
gave
milk.
village, gave,
Rotten.
ghetto, gave farmland, farm animal. I
That's
don't know.
I
She
told
just
you I
looked
should look
trash.
like that gorilla at Showbiz and Chuck E. Cheese back there.
boom. The one that be playing on
They be playing them drums, doing the little head like that. That's exactly what she looked like to me.
uh,
Girl, I can't
Can't with
unsee it.
you.
I
I
can't.
can't with you.
That what she
Laura,
look like to
oh,
me.
okay. Okay, Habbo. OG Habbo, welcome.
Thank you. I just had a quick question.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, okay, so you guys are the experts. You're the millimeter. So as I said before, hats up to all of you guys for helping and being like, you guys created a movement. So you should be really proud of that. I think they should make like a series about you guys.
whoop, whoop.
Thank you. But you
Yeah,
know
I'm
what? There's so
serious.
many
There should
amazing
be a good
women that
series on
actually did that.
Lifetime or something. how these Black women across the globe came together to support this young woman who has been bullied by misogynoir men who just wanted to eat off of her light.
Period.
And how all of you guys came together to say this is not going to happen. And the fact that I just wonder, like, how would have turned out if the millimeters were not out there exposing everything, you know?
Mm.
And I had a
feel like that's
question.
why a lot of amazing women and some
Lala.
great guys came out and did that.
Yeah, you always see the guys are few in numbers sometimes. I mean, the good ones come out though. There are good ones out there, but so the reunion happened in October, right? So this whole showdown of all this trying to gang up on Melody by the woman with the one who makes self, what's her name? The bully, the one Dusty, right? So I guess I'm trying to figure out, like, so Melody knew this was happening, like they were taping these accusations and making these lies up. So so she must have told them, hey, this is wrong. You guys can't do this. I'm just guessing, like they would have gotten a letter or something between October to now. So, like, where did they get the audacity to continue to? I wondered, were they ignoring her when she was saying this? And then they decided to run around now that the fact that she talked about it. I wonder if she gave them warnings from October to now. It's 3 months or 4 months, whatever it is, you know?
Look how Marcus was acting like he didn't know.
Who's Mark?
I guess he's the producer or hair runner.
The one who was talking, the tall guy who was running around?
Yeah, remember when he was back there talking to Tisha and them, or even Mel, he was acting like he was just not aware of it, like he just didn't know.
Grooming part? The lies?
Yeah, just the lies, period. Even like with Martel's situation. Remember, he was acting like he didn't know about the Martel situation. So if he acting like he don't know about the Martel situation when everybody know about that, so they ignored her about how they was coming at her on the with the grooming part. I think she let them hang themselves, and that's what they did. But she did respond when she
She
saw.
was given a notice, Sugar.
She what?
There's feedback. So anyone that's not talking, please mute, just so we can stop the feedback.
Okay.
Okay. Just saying that Melody, when she found out that happened, I think she did ask them to put it, to cut that out because it's not it's not right that would be shown. And I think they didn't do it, and that's when she gave her notice in. She, I think she gave her notice in December, right? She quit in December. So up until December, I think she already told them not to do it. When she found out they are doing it, she was like, okay, peace out, I'm out. And she's getting all her ducks in a row. Like she's getting everything sorted and everything, right? So I believe they all knew this was their agenda from the start, in my opinion. I feel like they all knew, they did nothing about it because they're working for Mr. Carl Lucifer himself, right? So as they're working for him, he's telling them what to do. So they knew, they planned it, they had every intention of releasing this. But because Melody did that live and kind of put them on notice, that is when they started reshuffling, trying to edit, put the right edits out. Like it was an unaired footage because originally it didn't air. So that's why it only aired on certain platforms. However, because it aired, it makes her case even more stronger because this was orchestrated. This was pre-planned. They had every intention to ruin this woman's reputation and character. And nobody cared. Not a single person. Because in my opinion, Martel didn't need to be there. He could have done that over Zoom. He could have done that over MS Teams or some shit. Why was he need to be there? And for her and Dusty to have that interaction, that was not needed either because they left it on their girls' trip. Like what else is there to talk about? But this was orchestrated. This was planned. And it's sickening to see that they would do this to one woman, in my opinion. It's
Yeah,
just very
Lala,
sickening.
Lala, just to add on to that, the
The
reunion
reunion
happened,
happened
somebody mute
exactly.
me. The reunion happened in October. So a lot of things, okay, during the season, usually every time they know that a lot of footage is left on the chopping board. So definitely when this reunion happened, Melody thought that these guys are going to edit this out. So in but after that reunion, when she sat there and those are the things that was said, in her spirit, she felt like I'm in the wrong place. I should not be here. And then she quit in December. Then come now, the hypnosis popped up after she had quit. And then she did her live. In her live, she said, Why did you not leave this on the chopping board? How come you didn't how come you chose to bring this out when you know how damaging it can be? So for them to just decide and do this, this is a network and production issue. Because they were the ones who, because Carlos has said that he does not do the editing of the show. He said that the network does the editing of the show. But they shot that. They're all liable. Everyone there is liable. As far as
I think that's a lie. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's a lie. He does edit the show. I think it's more like what shocks me is the fact that um own knows about this. They must have been known because usually if this like what happens with Bravo, legal gets involved right away. Their legal department does all the cover, the PR. They try to minimize the damage with even with all the scandals that was coming out of Bravo. But the disrespect of Owen to ignore her and to ignore these allegations, thinking that it's okay to make these lies up about a woman, a black woman, and you're supposed to be for black women. I'm not really sure if that's what Oprah is anymore, but um, that's the thing that really is like surprising to me how either own and whoever is above them. What's the other company that owns them? What's it called?
Discovery.
Discovery.
Discovery. Yeah, either own and Discovery knew about this and said, you know what, this is your hot mess, and we're gonna let you get ratings. Maybe it's gonna give us, or and they just let him do it, and they knew about it, or they just said, we don't care what happens with Carlos and his productions, and we don't really, we don't care because it's not gonna affect our bottom line. Either way, they have to be liable. They have to pay for this. I think Discovery should be in the lawsuit and own and whoever else is above that. I think there should be a lesson learned that they should never do this again. And I just hope a lawsuit happens like ASAP.
I
Oh,
think it has.
I agree.
Well,
I agree with that. Also, like I said, Melody does things in her own time, in the right way that she believes is going to work for her, and all we can do is just be there to support her in whatever she decides to do. But I do believe, it will happen, and it will happen when when she gets everything sorted. Also, we have to be very careful about what these people say, because there is something that stated that Carlos did give an interview stating that he does not edit it. He gives it to Own, and Own decide the final edits. I know I was given it for some reason. I wanted to show you guys, but I can't find it, unfortunately. But he did say that. I'm not saying I believe him, but that's where he's coming from. That's his viewpoint right now. So we have to be smart and just wait on Melody and see where things take off from there, because there's a lot of chit chatter. There's a lot of this is going to happen. Yes, she did make a point to say in somebody's chat that she's already taken care of the fact that they can't talk about her on
right.
that show. So that's already been taken care of. But when it comes to legality, I think it's all in hand with Melody.
Yeah, and if that is the excuse that it all come out in the Discovery when they when it all comes out. I just hope that there's no like OWN could be trying to settle it right now. I don't know. I mean, they could be, but I hope that it becomes like a big amplifying issue, and that it doesn't, that there's no settlement. So then that way she sues them. I hope that happens at some point, whenever she's ready, of course. But so they don't get away with it. And if Carlos is saying it's all Owen's fault, that's going to be interesting. Then there are a lot of Carlos. There are a lot of Carlos over there at Owen. Then so that's going to be interesting. But that's all I wanted to ask. Thank you for having me up. And yeah, thank you guys. Have a
Thanks
good
for coming
day.
up.
Okay, yeah. Next time I'll talk to
Take
you later.
care.
Yep.
See you, honey.
See you, sweetie. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for coming. Um, I just have to say that at the end of the day, we as supporters just have to support Melody in whatever she does. And we just have to wait until she gives us the message of what's happening right now. But I do believe everything's in hand. I do believe she will sue them when she's good and ready to. Like, she never does things half-heartedly. So I do believe things are in hand at the moment. I just wish it didn't come to this, because this is low. This is like the bottom of pits of hell,
Mm-hmm.
the way they had treated this woman, considering she gave them a platform. If it wasn't for her, where would you be? Would they know about you weird creatures? No, they wouldn't. But she gave you a platform. She gave you an opportunity. She helped you when you were in your time of need. And now all of a sudden, none of that mattered. Like, that's the sad thing about it. Like, none of that mattered. But I always say, if you're a blessing to others, you be blessed more. God will always give you more, because you are a blessing to others. And the fact that she's a true testament to that, because look how much she's overcome, and look how blessed she still is. Like, you have to understand, this woman's been through so much. Just from what we see, imagine behind closed doors what else she's been through. And the sad thing about it, as being a woman, seeing other women gang up on her was what made me fight tooth and nail for her on social media, because I just didn't understand how they didn't have any unity, sympathy, understanding. Just be like, hey, I get it, I get it. This is too much. None of that. They're all of them are male identified. They're pick Mishas. And it was heartbreaking to witness year after year the gang up, the bullying, the on purpose, like they purposely misunderstand her just to get their point across. Every time she brings somebody on that show, they backstab her. Like Stormi, what's her name? Destiny,
Mm-hmm.
Nell. Like, Nell is the worst one in my opinion. Out, well, not compared to Destiny, but she is the worst one, because
Because she
she
know better
sat
than
on
that.
that stage, allowed Destiny to spew that garbage, that rubbish that we all know was lies. We don't do that because we wouldn't say go home. What are you talking about? Why do you not say stop? This is defaming her. This is allegation that you cannot take back. No one did that. If anything, they were shook. Carlos was laughing his stupid ass off. Nell was just sitting there, bugged eye, looking all over the place. It's, to me, showed they planned it. They
Mm-hmm.
planned it. And one more thing I need to get off my chest. I'm seeing a lot of this limo business, right?
Hmm?
Mel did it, didn't do it. In my opinion, I don't think she did. But if she did, so what? She's a grown ass woman, right? She was a married woman celebrating her 10-year anniversary. What's that got to do with you and your allegations? So when somebody cannot tell you outright how what they're saying about you is true, their allegations true, and they keep coming up with news stories, that tells me you have no leg to stand on, and you're making stuff up right now.
Well, they
And
chopped it up.
Destiny was making it all up. Sorry?
Yeah, they made it up, but they chopped it up. She said that she has not done anything appropriate around them or to any of them. And when Destiny first said it, they chopped it up, and she was like, "You're damn." She was like, "That's a lie."
Yeah,
Exactly.
the intention was to tarnish her image in terms of this prayerful woman who is so they wanted to portray her as a freaky person. The intention behind it was to show to try and show people. Like, remember, Winter has said this before. They will edit out scenes or try and put things together in a way so that they can show you in bad light, so that they change the perception of people.
Right.
Their intention was for, you see, they didn't expect this kind of reaction, but they don't know us. Clearly, they have never known us.
Mm-mm.
Because us, we will go 10 toes down. We are
Period.
going to the pits of hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and
Yep,
we are
we joined
dragging
them.
people with us. So they
Yeah.
don't know us.
Mm-hmm.
They underestimate our intelligence, because what they did was they tried to tarnish that woman's image, and they tried to show us, oh no, this is not the person you know, the kind-hearted, that compassionate woman, that woman who was prayerful, that prayer leading person, that person who leads you guys in fasting. No, 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 no. She gives, BJ's in a limo. Oh, yeah, she asked for threesomes. Oh, yeah, you don't know this side. That is what they were trying to do.
And what was
But it
Martel under
backfired.
leverage?
It
He,
backfired because
yeah,
we know her integrity. We know her character. We know how she carries herself.
exactly. But what else do
Exactly.
what other ammo do Martel have? He we know exactly what he's doing. We already called it at the beginning of the season. Martel has to use everything he's done or is doing to Mel, and he's turning it around and making content and giving it to them like it's their issue. Now all of a sudden destiny abuse. Now all of a sudden, you know what I mean? It's like it's the same story, but just different players. It's like it's what
Yeah.
he's doing to her. And he act like we can't see that.
Same script, different
Happy to that.
cast.
That's
Look
it.
what Aries 66. Hey Aries. She says supposedly Wanda said there's a tape from listen, that woman chats shit.
What?
Excuse my French. She chats a whole lot of rubbish, right? She has nothing to say. She's clout chasing off of this disgusting mess. She has no leg to stand on, and she can just shut up and crawl back to the little basement she
But
came
why
from.
are you
Because she
even,
really aggravates me.
What
why are people watching that woman?
I don't
First,
know.
this is
what
the issue I have with melometers, and I'm sorry to say, and please, I'm not going after anyone. I'm not chastising anyone, but I'm just wondering. These are people you do not like. Why are you giving them likes and views? Why?
But I don't think they are Somali Queen. I
they
think
probably
they
heard it on the
they
streets.
listen to CCs that are covering it, right? So
Mhm.
they hear it from social media and everything. But my point is, we can't we can't take face value or listen to what these people say because they're liars. They're
Mhm.
liars, and she's trying to clout chase over disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. For me, I'm really. I'm the more I talk about it, the
Mhm.
more I think about it, the more I get more angry
Me too.
because this is really unsettling. This is disturbing. It disturbs me to my core that
Mhm.
somebody would use this type of situation, which is very very disrespectful and damaging and can ruin someone's reputation as
Mhm.
clout chasing. I cannot personally listen to that chick because she ain't about it. She's only mad because apparently her segment got cut.
She a gutter
Oh, her
rat
You
little
understand?
segment with
because
Carlos ain't coming out no more.
no,
I
they took that
Conflict
food
of
no,
truck.
Lauren.
interest.
L'Oreal, they took that food truck off the menu. They
Let me tell you, they cannot.
Oh, they took away the whole show again.
yeah.
They they cannot. You remember what they did to her previous season? Like when she thought she was like, remember when she talked about the kids, and then the next season was the
Mhm.
expo,
Mhm.
and then during the expo she was there selling her stuff, and then she came after that scene happened. The next day she came and she said, "Wait until you see," because she thought she was gonna be on LMAH. But then she kept saying that her scenes are not coming on. Every episode she's not there. The episode she thought she was going to be in, she was not there anymore. So then she started coming out, and the same thing she's doing right now, what people are saying. She came and started attacking Melody.
Yeah, and you know what that Martell is doing? It's like everything that Melody has said. He's just trying to make it appear that you do it too, right?
Right.
You do it too. You're just like me.
That's
Well,
the
you do it too.
agenda. You do
Right.
it
That's
too,
the
and
whole
worse.
agenda, right? She
Your
see the
body count. Your
truth.
body count more than mine. Your
She
body
see
count
the
went up more than mine.
truth. Like, grow up and let it go. We don't believe it.
You ain't
We
said
don't
that
do
at
that.
all.
Exactly. You
You
know what
know?
part really annoyed me about Martel, L'Oreal? When Maurice goes, but you just did it now about the cancer situation. You shut up. Melody said something. You didn't say anything to her. Now shut up.
Like
I was
ridiculous.
like, is this guy okay? Then I realized, hold up, he's not okay. He's mentally unstable.
Yeah, he
And
had
then
like
why
a
you
little
gonna
bit of
You know,
listen to
allegedly, in
Wanda
my
when Wanda
opinion.
don't even respect the deceased?
no.
So yeah.
And y'all, I think that is, they never did mention Kiki and none of that stuff. But I think the family done said don't say her name on that show ever again. You hear me? That's what I
Mm,
think the family done said. Yeah, but and I hope it's a class action lawsuit in every party because this stuff is out of control. I know So Gucci is said she was speaking to her attorney about it already. I think she may have filed, been the word in the street.
mhm.
Keisha already sent her attorney, so you don't have nothing else to say about me. And she controlled the narrative by saying I was offered and goodbye. Like, and Melody, she stayed. But I'm gonna tell you, she stayed just the amount of time because they obviously were gonna really run with this disgusting ass story and thought that this was big time, big news. They
Yeah,
thought this was gonna be so cute and salacious that they made it the damn topic of discussion on the title of the second thing of the part two was the synopsis. So y'all was really gonna make this a big turning point out of the reunion and air the footage. I don't think that it was a mistake or
I don't
we
either.
accidentally. I don't. I think Carlos meant that. I think the network shut him down. I think Melody already served them, which is why they changed the synopsis.
Mm-hmm.
And and they'll just have to have their day in court. And they say people quitting. Two executives done quit already. I'm like,
Mel
because
sent
they
that
know once
paperwork
them
before
people
she did
start
that
digging,
live.
it's gonna be so much they finna find.
Mel did that
Um,
paperwork before she did that paperwork before she did that live, baby. She said you ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
play. She said you ain't gonna play with my name.
She
period.
moves in silence. She moves in silence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
She
even
did
her
that.
being quiet
She
right
does.
now.
Like Melody moves in silence, and I guarantee you, Melody already had it in place. None of them can mention her name. If that show does come back, but in my opinion, that show is done and dusted. It's not coming back. This whole social media rhetoric, this fake breakups and makeups, and now everybody's abused, and they have abusers in their life. That's all a lie, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Just my opinion, and I can't feel sorry for people that felt nothing for somebody else that was truly a victim, in my opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, this show ain't coming back. I truly, in my hearts of hearts, believe it ain't been picked up and it ain't coming back.
And the
Yeah,
main
but it's
thing they
bigger
want to
than this
talk
show.
about
It is bigger than this show because
it is.
even Winter was like, the producer was like, get her on the reunion, like egging it
Mhm.
on. And I was like, you kidding me? Y'all in there acting that
Yes.
ghetto?
Hmm.
Yeah. You see, I agree with you, Rose Amstead. Remember, there's a live that happened a year ago, last year, when Mel was doing her TikToks and she was giving us breakdown of scenes and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And she talked about Tissue. And she said Tissue had called her and she said things to her in confidence.
Mhm.
And she said she's never going to reveal this ever. Like, it's going to go to the grave with her. And then again, now when she did her live recently, she said the same thing. You shared some things with me in confidence, and I will never share this with anybody. I have never shared it. I will never share it. Now, that was Melody telling Tissue, how dare you
Mm-hmm.
bring up the limo story to
Mhm.
somebody who was not there, and you know we don't rock.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
And remember, there's been rumors that
Exactly.
that that
Exactly.
that
Look
that
how
Tissue and her husband
she
are
had
not together.
respect for her.
I think that
Harley Quinn, I agree with you. The way she respected her and kept that secret for her, but she couldn't keep it because I'm telling you, when somebody's jealous and envious of you, their spirit can't help but talk bad about you, no matter what you do for them, no matter how good you are, no matter how helpful you are, no matter what you do for them. If somebody's jealous of you and envious, best believe their spirit will always talk bad about you.
And I think that
You
Tisha,
have to listen when somebody shows you who they are. Believe them. Melody is too nice to that lot. She has so much grace. She gave them patience. She actually respected them until they realized they helped her ex-husband cheat on her behind her back. They help, Marceau, like, let's keep it real. Marceau was the one that was helping pay for her car note and all that shit and sending her flowers and things like that. Tisha knew about it because she threw the BMW in her face. Kimmy knew about it because she goes, she's not a side chick. That's not fair. Don't call her counselor. Call her name, right?
yeah.
Maurice knew about it. Every single one of them, but she still gave them a chance. But they had the nerve, or Tisha, that dumbass cow, had the nerve to say she has evil heart or
But
evil soul. Was it
But they
evil
lied to
soul?
her right in her face, Lala, when they came.
That's what I'm saying.
But tell me if I'm right or I'm wrong, y'all. If I remember it correctly, remember when Tisha and Marceau and Melody had that scene? Melody came to black and she was in that pink, and she said Martel said that they said something about her at the field day. I think that limo stuff or whatever was what was said. Remember, they was like, no, we didn't say anything. We didn't even bring you up. Now, all of a sudden, we get to the reunion, and Tisha clearly saying to us, I was mad because he told y'all I was getting down in the backseat of a Buick, and I told Dusty that. Why did you tell Dusty that? That ain't even had nothing to do with Mel.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
she was not in
That's
that
exactly what I
conversation.
said,
So make
Sugar.
that make sense, because Martell got 101 things you could have came up with. You Miss Piggy, you could have came up with to throw out
Now
there.
you
Listen,
see, let me tell you something. Everything that they have and they can use maybe against her was from season 1
That's
when
it.
she was
That's
close
it.
to them.
That's
Because
right.
she cut them off in season 2. Remember, she started building bridges, boundaries. She started putting boundaries up
Right,
with these
Somali. What
people
I
and
tell
she
you?
stopped
Did I tell you,
sharing her
Lala,
life with them.
that he
yep.
has no more
She
content?
made it dead
Nothing.
for
They have
them. Like, she
nothing.
gave
They have
them
nothing.
nothing.
Yes.
And
So
You,
that's
that's
you know
why
why
what,
they're really
Somali?
mad at
She
her.
don't even give him a moment.
She doesn't. And that's why they're really mad. If you really think about why they're coming after, because she gave them nothing. Absolutely nothing. But the saddest thing for me about Tisha is she is so insecure. And I get it, because if I look like a cow, acting like a cow, I'd be insecure too. So I don't care what people say. All right.
with 10,
But the
10
sad thing
BBLs.
about her is the fact that she thought it was okay to talk about that. But you claim to
Thank
have a
you.
degree and a couple of degrees and a master's. So you could not put two and two together, come up with something that will be against Martel. But no, your jealousy and your enviness of Melody makes you automatically say, well, if you think I'm somebody that does things with men in the back of cars, well, Melody did this in front of her, a man with us. Why didn't you go after Martel, all the stuff that he had? That's exactly what I said, Sugar. Why did you
Mm-hmm.
not go after him? No, because I'm telling you, that people show themselves.
What did
And
I
she
tell you when
clearly
Tisha
showed
came?
that she hates this woman.
Yeah, Tisha hates her. What did I say when she came out? I'm like, don't be deceived. She's sitting here coming out like telling that he like boys and all that. Don't be deceived. Tisha has been 10 toes down with Martell from the beginning. She's not Melody's friend. Whatever, when the show started, she even said they were not friends. They had fell out. So Tisha want to act like, oh, now we can tell because now we're talking to her. Will Marceau say, I didn't know until I've been hearing and everything and all this, and I didn't know that it wasn't true. So I talked to Mel.
Yeah,
Come on, dude.
true.
Exactly.
Come on,
And
dude.
also Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. Welcome. She just said here they will never go after Martel. They won't, because even though they did that, he did that bogus little interview, right? And I believe it. Don't get me wrong. Some parts of it I believe, right? However, notice when they came and did their live, they never once said he's lying. They just said they're not addressing the social media stuff, but they
Exactly.
never once said that he's lying. You know what I mean? And also Shapey, hey Shapey, she goes, it's the fact that no one clocked that Tisha never denied being bust down in back. Girl, I clocked it. Girl, I clocked it. And it's
Exactly.
embarrassing that your man breaks bread with him. That's embarrassing to me.
And then she had the
Listen,
nerve to say, "You see how Tisha wanted to get it out." And then Mel said, "And girl, Mel, girl, I want to be like,
listen,
her. I want to be
everything is a facade. Everything these people do is a freaking facade.
like
Because end of the day, I don't believe their fights. I don't believe their arguments.
nothing.
Because I believe behind the scenes they're tighter than
Yep,
Martel's jeans.
yep.
They are tighter than Martel's trousers.
Girl,
Because
if he
they
farted,
sit
they
down and
bust
they,
open.
yes, they sit down and they discuss strategy.
Yeah,
But they're the dumbest people who discuss strategy.
that's
Because
why they have
their
to use
strategy
Mel
always
as the
fails.
because they don't have no content. They got to use Mel.
None.
Oh,
And they don't have a real life. Like, come on, let's be honest. You see in social media the way they look and dress and what they do and stuff. Do you really believe them? Like they have no like substance. They have nothing for us to talk about or even give us. And they used Melody and Martel's storyline for so many years. That's why Kimmy wanted to rah 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 this season because she got mad that Melody asked her questions. Why can't she ask questions? Because all you do in every episode is talk about Melody.
Mm-hmm.
Every episode, show me an episode she hasn't spoken about Melody. I'll wait.
Mm-hmm. She
I
like
will wait because
see,
there isn't
Bear.
any.
Y'all remember Care Bear? She like Angry Bear.
yeah, because they tried, they said, Tisha said, if I go after Mel, because I get a lot of heat this season, let me put the battery on Trisha's back. Let Trisha do it. She's new, you know. Yes. So when they sit down and they're doing scenes, Kimmy, Tisha, and Trish, and then they're like, and then Trish said, I would have slapped, and then goes back again, says another lie, then comes back and says the trash, I was okay after the trash went out. All those things, those snide remarks. That's Tisha. That's Tisha.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
That's
Fact.
Tisha and Dusty.
Mm-hmm.
Because the
yep.
game plan was Dusty and Trisha, and they came back. This is the, like, So Trisha's first season, Destiny's come back. So you know what? Yes, as we've been doing this for the past 5, 6 seasons, please just come and do this. Now you go ham, go attack, attack. They're
Mm-hmm.
like dogs.
All of them.
All
Oof.
of them.
They
They're
crying.
all in on it. They're all in it because who are you, China? You just came yesterday. Who are you with this? Uh, I was slap. I wish you would. I wish you would. Because Melody would have flatlined her in 2 seconds. Because don't get it twisted. The ones that look like that and built like that are the weakest ones, in my opinion.
Yeah.
She's given weak
Oh,
because now she apparently come out as abused victim out of nowhere. But whereas Dumata said it was a lie, the cameras filmed the limited scene. They substitute the RV video for the limo
of
and
course.
plotted to help Martel's trial. Yes, but how is this helping Whereas Duma? I agree with you. I felt like parts of that was to help Martel with the case of her being freaky. If you're freaky indoors and private, right? What's
Mm-hmm.
that got to do with you trying to release revenge P on me?
Exactly. But
How is that going to help your case?
the whole plot is because y'all they do not want our attention on the revenge P. So they're going around it trying to make he tried to make salacious storylines or whatever, but they're still attacking Mel. So that's why I feel like all of it is planned. It is all of it is a plot. Marceau and Martel, they are not mad at each other at all.
They're not. No, no, Hala. We all knew that from the beginning, Sugar. I agree with you
The
100%.
midday surprise.
J35 just said Melody's hiding. She's ghost. No, she's on a social media break. She's not ghost, and she's not hiding.
She'll
She's just
never be
chilling.
ghost.
She
And I
was
think
J35.
J35 is a troll.
If you are
Um, was eloquent. Block this person, please.
if you are a troll, please fuck
Yeah,
off.
if it's a
rhythm.
troll, block them for
Fuck
me,
off.
eloquent.
If you are a troll, fuck off.
Listen, it's 2025. We don't argue with unstable creatures on social media. So, Eloquent Queen, if you're still here, honey, block this guy for me. Thank you.
She said no. What are you saying no for? We're gonna bounce
The,
you
What are you
out.
saying
why
no
are you
for?
saying
I don't
Melody
get
is
it.
in hiding? Why are you saying
Just
she's a
clear.
ghost? She's ghost. Why?
That's
Do
what
you
I
know
want to
anything
know.
about Mel? Do you have any information why she's not saying anything? Then
Period.
then don't talk like that, J35.
Now you know that.
Listen,
Don't
Melody
lie
listen.
about
need a break. That girl been on TV, it seemed like year round for the past since 2019, 2020.
right.
And probably a little bit before then, because that's when it came on. I'm sure they was
29.
filming before that. They never stopped filming. I have never seen these people go back to back to back to back to back.
Right.
Give
Like
that girl a
slave days.
break.
Mm-hmm.
And running from what? They done put it all on TV. What
She
you
not.
running for? Sure.
You know what? The people forget to understand that she's a human being. And I'm gonna just talk as a human being. If something like that, if somebody put some trash like that about me in their mouth that defame my character, you know what I'm saying? Something that I know that I never did, never had a thought of doing, never thought about doing, desire to do. You know what I'm saying? And then this is something that I created. I wanted to be, on TV. I created this my, intellect, creative intellect. And then you put all these people on, and then this how they want to go low down and dirty with it. You as a human being to feel some type of way. So if she ain't online, she ain't online. Now what? So clarify that.
Nah, I ain't studying them people. They can roll on down the
Eloquent,
road.
darling, do me a favor. Block Jay because he's chatting shit.
Period.
Have you seen her? Look what he's saying now. Have you seen her? Yes, I had a cup of tea with her yesterday.
Sure did. We
Idiot.
got nails done yesterday. The fuck you talking about?
Exactly. Like, get lost.
You know me, I don't know how to cuss in English. I will cuss you in Swahili.
Discuss him in
Yeah, girl.
Swahili.
I will cuss
Eloquent
you out in
Queen. Eloquent,
Swahili.
are you still in here? Okay, ladies, you talk. I'm going to block this person. 1 minute.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Somali.
Mm-hmm. No, I was
Child.
saying, look, I even lost my trail of thought because of that person. He caught me off my game.
I've
Yeah.
been wanting to say
Always
something.
wanna.
Teacher, but sitting up here thinking she's setting up Martel and Melody because she knew she was trying to set up Melody with that mess too.
Oh yeah, but
Period.
But the whole time, Destiny setting your butt up with Martel and pull up on you at lunch. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Uh-huh.
girl, you ain't got no friends, fool. And why would you tell Destiny when Destiny is Martel's ally? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You
It's
would
just the
go and
whole
say
time.
you
He
team
came.
up normally with a person's enemies, not with their friends.
but
Exactly.
remember, you remember this setup did not start now.
No, it did not.
This is just when this is when it's hot, 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 it's on fire. But
Yeah.
when the flames, before the flames came up, when the smoke was during that time when um what was his name? That idiot. When he went and you remember he did an interview
Martell.
that flopped. He did the interview that flopped
Mm-hmm.
after her live, after she did the Carlos King live.
I think this
He did
started.
he did the interview and he tried to show the videos. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Those videos, he was hoping that when he releases the videos and people see the videos, people are going to have a different opinion and people are going to dislike her. That's
Mm-hmm.
how it all started. That was the beginning. That was the
I
smoke.
thought it. I think the beginning was the podcast.
The,
After that, like when I look back at my pictures and my screenshots after the podcast, because that's when he did the video you talking about.
yes, that's when he went on live with TK.
Yep.
When he did that live, remember, he doxed her.
Yep.
He released a piece of paper that has her address on it.
Show did.
And then he released the videos, those videos that had her fighting and trying to, when he stole the 17K.
Right.
Then you see, now he said public opinion has to, because I've been hated for so long. I want them to see this side. But people said, no, that was a woman protecting herself from abuse.
Right. But remember,
So
because she
when
told a
that,
story at the podcast
yes,
that set him off.
th- The thing that the pod, did he even see? Did he? Because did anybody release the videos on the podcast?
Yes.
He planned to do
Yeah,
the
I think
same day.
so. I think so.
He
It
did.
was,
He did the video the same day the podcast was live. He did that interview the same day Melody was doing the live
But it was
because
already he already taped it, right? No, he
yeah,
did
it
it
was
after
pre-taped.
because he had to go fly out there, remember?
yes. So now, if it was pre-taped, then that means that when he went to TK and he decided to do that live, is
Mhm.
because previously he said that he was this they're actors,
Right.
and then CK said, "I'm not gonna address this now. I'm going to address it during the live."
Exactly.
Then he did that interview as a rebuttal, just to spite, you know, and go after Mel and attack.
Right. That's when it
So
started.
that was, for me, that was the smoke.
That was the
I
smoke.
I agree with you,
I
Somali
agree.
Queen.
Hmm.
I agree. I feel like that is the start of it. For me, I feel like he orchestrated, he planned it, because notice Melody never said when he asked her about this whole management situation, right?
Hmm.
She never mentioned that. So we, for all we know, it could have been back then, and everything was orchestrated, because the way things are panned out right now, to me, it makes sense why they did what they did, because they rather have Martel than her, right? So
Right.
they're doing everything in their power to protect Martel, and not, because I don't understand how he never got the brunt of it. I didn't understand how the revenge P was made so small.
Because the puppet master is funding the
You,
chaos.
you know what I mean? That he made it so small, like it's a non-factor, when we really truly know that it was the biggest thing that's happened this year. It was everywhere. Not only that, this guy, well, I think it happened after the reunion, but he also got restraining order against him, because
Hmm.
he's got people outside harassing her, stalking her.
Hmm.
Like, he protect Carl Lucifer protects men, like the men on that show, and he's okay with the women being abused and disrespected. He's okay with that, because
Hmm.
I feel like he has deep rooted issues, and he takes those issues out on the women on that show and every other show that he's produced, in my opinion.
And he's picking people that'll go along. I think the Scots is the perfect people that he found to do his little dirty work.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Like they
He
with
has
it. They with the
people
shit.
doing everything for
Excuse
him,
me.
and he thinks by people coming, you don't, after all these years, you really think people are on Martel's side? Are you okay? That just shows you he is such an egotistical, pathetic little man. Carlos King, Carl Lucifer is an evil, pathetic little man. Your ego is so big that you really think social media, the fans really care about what Martel thinks and what's happening with him, and we're going to ride for him. Are you okay, sir? Did you
Hmm.
take your medicine?
I have
Because
I
you're
have
not
a
making
question.
sense.
I have a question. If I came to your house and your children disrespected me, who am I going to blame?
I'm gonna blame the parents.
Parents.
Okay, so this is CK is the parent, production
Uh-huh.
are his children, the cast are his children.
Hmm.
Somebody has, let me tell you, people don't just say things, people don't come up with things. Or you can never make up a story if you did not hear it somewhere.
That's right.
For someone to come after not being on the show for a very long time, and the first thing they say to you is, you were helping her, you were teaching her on how to cheat. That's the first thing you say to somebody whom you said you want to have a conversation with and see and apologize to. But because when you came, remember, they usually shoot for hours. So probably when they walked in and you come and sit down and, you know, somebody's just cold to you and they're not showing you they're interested, they're very uninterested in what you have to say or what you're doing, they check out. So when somebody's checked out of, then you kind of feel bad. It triggers you because you always like to be the center of attention because you never got love as a child. You were never hugged as a child. So you
I
always want to
agree,
be the center
Somali
of
Queen.
attention. So what happens is when you walk into a room and somebody has ignored you, your heart. So you come up with this, oh, so because I've been hanging out with the rest of the crew, and these are stories that, these people are saying, I'm going to use that. Because she has no storyline other than Sunny and Moses.
None. None at
They don't
all.
even have
None
that.
of them have any storylines. They have nothing going on in their lives. But I truly believe, for me, I think it's time to lay this story to bed. I think
Lay the
Unpacking
whole
needs to
show to
just,
bed.
The whole
sorry,
Lay the whole show
Gloria.
to bed.
real.
Period.
Somebody
Y'all,
want to see
y'all
that
listen.
guy.
I'm
Period.
listening to
I
y'all
just think we need
conversation,
to
but
end it.
yeah,
Yeah.
y'all just talking about that just gave me how God has really protected her,
Mm-hmm.
and
Hmm.
um, He give you warnings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
When
does.
Martel came, this was a direct warning to Carlos. When Martel jumped his butt up and went to Tasha K and called herself releasing and giving her those videos, and she thought she was coming with some explosive tea
Mm-hmm.
to take that lady down. Boom. They ended up doxing her.
Mm-hmm.
Not on purpose, but because you were so happy, trigger happy to put that out that you didn't even realize that her address was on the documents. So you had to go back and, just like Carlos is doing now, try to pull that out and rebuttal and do all this stuff because you scared you're going to get sued. Because you was too happy about somebody else's mess to be put out in them
Hmm.
streets that you made your business vulnerable. That was a
Hmm.
warning, sir. Here you go, Carlos, so busy to bring us something salacious and disgusting
Mm-hmm.
that you're going to put it out, boom, put out the synopsis and da-da-da-da till you get a cease and desist, in my opinion, in the mail. So y'all scramble to try to clean it up. But boom, it still get leaked. Everything that this lady has needed, God has provided
That's right.
for her and
That's
her
right.
children, against
And
any
she
mess
said
that
it
they
before,
try to make.
L'Oreal.
Yes, like she could have sued TK because you put that out on that platform in your subscription group, not on YouTube. People paid you. She could have sued that lady for damages. Period. For that putting out her address, correct?
Mm-hmm.
She been letting these people live. Do you hear me?
Yep.
I agree.
And they
I
double
agree. I
down and keep doing it. Like, leave that lady alone. She is protected by a higher source. It's too many
Yep.
examples. It's too many examples of how sloppy this is. Every time they try to come against her, boom, boom, boom. If I was them, I'd leave that lady alone. Something ain't right. She got some type of protection y'all don't know about. Leave that lady alone.
You got that God protect.
Do you hear
I
me?
agree. I feel like
Y'all get caught up every
Melody's
time they try to
protected.
fool with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Leave that lady
Melody's
alone, man.
protected by a higher power. She's protected by God. She's
Yeah.
been through so much and she's overcome a lot. Like for me, she is the she's a beautiful person inside out, right? That's one. But it's the way she carries herself. She never allows them to change her
Mm-hmm.
character, her behavior, nothing. She does not let them phase her to the point she, acts out. She does not do that.
Mm-hmm.
Melody, what the woman that she is now, you can tell it's straight about her family, her business, and about God. That's it.
It's
Everything
like,
else doesn't matter with her. She is protected by God.
yeah.
She is at a level of peace in her life where none of these people and what they do affect her the way it used to affect her. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm truly, truly so proud of Melody, and I'm so proud to be on the right side, on the
Yes.
right team, because a lot of people out here are not on the right team. They're siding with abusers and weird demonic creatures. Because
Yes.
all of these people, if you look at them one by one, nothing they've done has turned out for them right.
Mm.
Nothing. That tells
Yeah.
me they're cursed. That tells me because they go after somebody that's protected by God, they're cursing themselves. Because if you look
Exactly.
at their life and what they practically have nothing. They do
Mhm.
nothing. They fronting because my man was driving a Lambo, right? Did he not drive a Lambo the day after he got arrested? But he got arrested with an Audi. Make that make
Make
sense.
that make
It's all a front.
sense.
You know what I mean? It's all a front. It's all fake. They live a fake lifestyle they can't maintain. Look at Kimmy. She worked so hard for now to lose her house and be in a flat somewhere, apparently, allegedly, in my opinion. That's what the streets are saying. But
Mm.
I just want to say, for me, I came on this live, and thank you to every single one of you that came on here
Whoop,
and
whoop.
listened to me and the panels. I appreciate it because it was just, I felt, even though I prepared myself, I felt bittersweet. I felt like we we were on this journey. Every single one of us was on this journey together, and we created this amazing sisterhood and community. All the content creators on YouTube that supported Melody created such a safe space for us to give our opinions. And now that Melody left the show, and tonight the reunion's the last one, and that's the last time we're going to see her on this show that she created, by the way, and she helped these mofos get on. Okay, how do you feel? And I felt bittersweet. I'm very happy that she left. I'm very happy to no longer review and cover this show because I will say this now. I will no longer be covering the show. I only covered and supported Melody all this time because she was on it. Now that she left, it's my goodbye. Like it's goodbye. It's been a great ride. I love every single one of you that supported Melody and the Millimeters. Every single one of you played a part in this community that we created. It played a part in the fact that we never allowed them to run with their fake ass narratives and their fake ass lies on Melody Cherie. We never allowed it. We went hard all these years for her and nobody stopped us. They tried to, but no one stopped us. So thank you to every single one of you in here now and was here earlier. Thank you for riding with me personally, because I'm a London girl. I didn't have a lot of people watching this show. I had one friend that came up last time, Ayan, and she watches it here and there. I did not have anybody to talk to about this show. I felt so angry and so disappointed. Like I couldn't believe they would treat a woman like this. And I'm so happy that I found my community. I don't want to get emotional, but I found my community. I found my village in you guys. Thank you for accepting me. Thank you for welcoming me. I am a bit crazy. I am, a bit irate sometimes. I can go in, but I'm really, really a calm, cool, collective person as well. And I appreciate every single one of you. I love you dearly. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being on this ride with me. And I think the future is going to be amazing. I think there's so much in store for Melody. There's so much in store for every single one of us. And thank you. And keep supporting those that support Melody. Support it. And nobody can tell you where you can and can't go. Do what you feel like you want to do. Everybody's a grown adult. Your decision is your decision. Do what's best for you. Personally, me, I bow out. I no longer will be covering the show. I'm happy with my decision. I'm going to go forward with other shows. I hope that you join me if you want to, because I'm on a different path right now and I feel so blessed to be where I am right now. And I truly appreciate every single one of you that supported me, that, stood up for me, because it's been crazy out here sometimes, and watched my videos and supported my channel and liked my channel and came onto my life. Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, I truly, truly love every single one of you guys. And let's keep our sisterhood. Let's keep our community. Don't let anybody divide us. We don't care about the hate. Let them keep hating. And do you know why they hate us? Because we stand united and they don't have unity. That's
Period.
why they really hate us. Let's keep it real. They hate us because we're united as one, and none of them have unity on the haters' side. So thank you so much to every single one of you for everything. So, ladies, do you want to say your part and then we'll wrap up? Your
Oh, that was
final
so
thoughts?
lovely, Lala.
I love you too. Don't make me emotional because I don't want to cry.
I won't. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Well, but I would definitely continue to be with you on your ride. I'm
Yeah.
proud of you. And I feel like every time you drop a video, it just gets better and better. So I'm excited to see that for you, Lala. I support you 100%. And as far as the show, yeah, I ain't rocking with it either. Now I will do a pop. If somebody come out with an apology, I will do it. But yeah, I ain't rocking with it either. Um, the first year, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. When they first came out, I was kind of fighting Melody through the TV. I just wanted her to go. You know what I mean? Because it was just, it was real cringy and all that. And to see, even her disposition and her mannerisms, because that was a hurtful thing to go through a divorce, but to see her go through it and to come out strong and better and more shinier and more polished and more graceful, than she was, it has just been truly inspiring to see. I really love watching the community of love that she has built amongst us, within the community. And yeah, the haters gonna hate, but you ain't great if you ain't got no haters. So that's all I gotta
Say
say.
it again. Sugar, say it again, sister.
You ain't great if you don't have no haters. You know what I'm saying? Because who the haters? Because
Yes.
the haters hate the great. They don't hate nobody but the greats.
Thank you. That's why they really hate on us because we created a community, a beautiful community that support each other no matter what. Sorry, Square Biz. Hey, Han, welcome.
Hey,
Hi.
Hi.
I just discovered you, Lala. I didn't know you had a channel.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you, love. How you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing good. I just got out of surgery 2 weeks ago, so I'm kind of
I'm
down, but
sorry to hear that. How
oh,
you
yeah.
doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm great.
oh,
You know
Okay.
what? I wanted to quickly say something about the limo saga they were talking about. I have a funny feeling that the issue that Destiny brought up regarding the limo, I don't know why I just can't get this off my mind, but I think the issue was not really about the limo. I think the issue was about the um the video between Martel and Melody where she was sucking his stuff and he tried to show the video to people and convince them that they were somebody else. I think that was what they are referring to, but they're using the limo because they can't go deep into the other issue because it's in court. So they purposely used the limo because the limo, I think, was filmed on the show. So how can she go there and be doing inappropriate things while they are filming? So I have a funny feeling the issue really is not about the limo. It's about that other video they were referring to the what do you call it? Um
You're
the
talking about the
some
revenge P?
yeah, the
eventually.
revenge P. That is what they
Yeah.
are referring to. I think that is
I
what
agree with you.
they
I
are
feel
talking
like they're
about.
linked somehow. I feel like they're
Yeah,
linked somehow, but we also know they're all seen it because Tisha admitted it. She admitted it on Carlos King's podcast that Martel has the video and he's shown it to everyone. We all seen it. The revenge plea is true. She said that. Do you remember?
right.
So that's already been stated. But the limo thing, Melody already said, I've never done anything inappropriate in front of them. And that's what a lot of people
Exactly.
did not listen to.
No,
That
they
even if
did.
she did
Lala,
so
they
what?
did. They didn't want to. They hate Melody. Those that hate Melody made an issue of it. But they saw
Yeah.
it, they heard her, so she said it loud and clear. And towards the end of the deleted scene, Carlos and the other four couples talked about it, and they all agreed that nothing, because she asked them if anything inappropriate happened, and they all said no.
Mm-hmm.
So that, I don't think that was the problem. The issue they are referring to is the revenge P, but they can't discuss it openly because it's in court. So they are purposely using the limo, but that limo was filmed. It was there were six, the four of them, no, the six of them were filming. So I find it difficult for Melody
Yeah, the
to
limo
go
had
there and be
cameras
doing,
inside.
exactly, to be doing inappropriate things. It's
Hmm.
just the
Because it
whole
never
thing.
happened.
It never
Yeah,
happened.
it didn't.
And they
It
were
didn't.
fighting
It's
before that. Like before, if you remember before the limo scene, Somali Queen sent me the clip. Before the limo scene, they had an argument before that because he was out longer at the gym than he was supposed to be, right? And then
right.
so they came up and picked him up after. So they already were arguing. So I doubt that even happened. And she said it herself. Nothing inappropriate happened. But Martel was trying to lay a trap for Marceau. And
Mm-hmm.
Marceau clocked him because Martel said to him, what video? Did you see the video? No, I haven't seen no video. I haven't seen the video. Because he wants them all in on it. He's smart, Martel. If he has them on camera saying they've seen the video, they watched it, who's going to end up in court with him? Martel is one of those psychos, okay, in my opinion. He's a psychopath that if he's going down, he will take the whole village down with him. And he's
Yep.
taken all of those creatures with him. So he wanted them to admit on camera they've seen the video, but they're smart not to say, I have seen it. However, it's on camera in terms of Carlos King podcast that Tisha said they all seen the video, every single one of them. So they're all complicit in it. And if it does need to come to the court case for them to do it, it will happen. But in my opinion, I think right now, because he's appealing it, they're just concentrating on his part and his section. But I do agree with you; they do go hand in hand. But I also
She
believe
probably
that it's a
submitted it
separate
as new
equation as
evidence
well.
though. I think she
Sorry,
submitted I think she submitted what Tisha said already as new evidence. Uh,
you
in
never
the
know.
little appeal. Yeah, you submitted it
Yeah.
for new evidence. He done already
Mm-hmm.
got sanctioned because he broke the thing while she was at the
Yep.
DA
Yep.
office. I
I
think she
agree.
submitted it as new evidence to the case because that would prove distribution. That
Right.
makes it a bigger
Mm-hmm.
charge.
And then
Yeah.
another thing that I also found very strange was, remember when the Scots went to one of these Caribbean places and we saw them in a pool, and Kimmy
Oh,
was all
yes.
over. Okay, immediately after that, then they showed us they showed Destiny. They showed us a clip of Destiny saying that she could have had Martel and
Mel.
Melody if she wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
I think they planned the whole thing, because when that swimming pool episode came, we saw the swimming pool, and then a lot of people were saying that, oh, they are into threesomes and they are swingers and they are this and they are that. Then after that, I think a week later or 2 weeks later, we saw the clip with Destiny
At
talking
St.
about she could
Thomas.
have had, right, she could have had, no, not St. Thomas. They just showed us a clip of the coming scene of, and Destiny was saying that she could have had Martel and and you remember that clip was not part of the show. It's when they speak in the overhead, it's something that was added to the show afterwards. You get what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
believe after that swimming pool event where people were saying, oh, their swingers, that this, that this, they purposely had her come up in the overhead and say that. And then they made an issue of that. I don't know if you guys are following me, so that they can
Yes,
come up
yes.
No,
and accuse
they,
Yeah.
they
Melody
use us
of being a
content.
swinger and being threesome. I don't know how to explain it, but
No,
the
no, 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 no. I follow you, Sugar. What were you trying to say?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They get their content from us and spin it. So if we
right.
come with our theories or we look at something and we see it a certain way, they take that and use it as content exactly as they're, and then they're taking Melody's trauma or what he done to her and they're using that um like a different person, like same toilet but a different person. So like whatever her trauma and whatever he did, he putting it on anybody else stories, right? And so the scene in the when they was in the pool, and we saw how salacious that looked, and then we saw Maurice sitting over there. I mean, like, we not dumb. So they want to try to switch it and go with that narrative. Even when they first came on, it's like things that all I'm saying is we be in enough chats and things we be coming up with, we've done seen on the show. Am I right? Am I wrong?
So that's why I was
You're
gonna say,
right.
sugar.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't thinking that it's just some content and they running with it. We be on the money.
We
You hear me?
we all
And that's
that.
a
L'Oreal.
way. That's a way for them to get ahead of it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So get
Yeah.
ahead of it and to swing it. I think they use this whole thing in as a part of the revenge P, because if you look at it, why would you be so upset that this people are seeing a video of you doing this to me, this act, when we sat in this limousine and you did the act in front of all of us? You
Boom.
understand what I'm saying? It's to discredit the revenge P.
It
Right.
is. It is 100% L'Oreal.
Once again, Carlos helping Martel. If you watched it, did they not sit up here and Maurice catch game? That's who catch game and sit back and be quiet. Marceau just learned from his big brother. You hear me? A little bit. He shut his mouth a little bit to follow his lead. But he said in the court of public opinion, and they say, is this court? The whole part two, the whole reunion so far, part one and two, felt like a court hearing. Did it not? He started out with the questions to Martel. Did you do this? Did you? It felt like they were having court. So we're gonna help Martel and bring all of this and give a throwback. But it does not work. It does not work because why? Martel sat up here and his whole excuse for divorcing his wife and for cheating. Well, he didn't divorce her; she divorced him. But for having the divorce, and the reason he could not leave coleslaw alone is because Melody did not would give him fellatio, right? So if
Yep.
she didn't give him fellatio and meet his needs and do all of this, then how is all of these other stories true that she is now okay with giving fellatio in the hotel, giving fellatio
Thank
and
you.
somebody else is in the hotel room with you, giving fellatio in a limo in front of everybody?
When
They
he
concocted these
Thank
stories.
you.
They
But
concocted these
L'Oreal,
stories to
L'Oreal,
counteract that mess that he had already put up. They're trying to clean it up.
of
And,
course. But
and
L'Oreal,
and
do you remember
again,
the
it goes
dusting
back
trip?
to I did it, but you did it too. So that makes it
Hmm?
okay. You
But
get it?
L'Oreal, do you remember the dusting trip, L'Oreal?
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember when he did that private little dinner for them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
And then he said to her, and then she said to him, "Oh, I did this just so. Do you admit that I did used to give you head?" And what did he say? Yes. Why are you bringing that back up? Why are you bringing that back up? Yes, you did. Do you remember?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
He lies so much. He's a habitual liar. He's a pathological liar. So he can't keep up with his lies, and neither can the rest of this cast, in
Mm-mm.
my opinion.
It's just a
So,
hot mess.
thank you to everybody that just joined us. Thank you so much. We're about to wrap it up, but we were just talking about that tonight is the last time we're going to see Melody on her show, and it's the reunion. And I just wanted to check in with everybody and see how they're feeling about that. And I just wanted to discuss my feelings, and everybody else here on the panel wanted to talk about it as well. So thank you for joining us.
I think this
Carry on.
weekend,
Sorry, L'Oreal.
Go
I
ahead,
think
Smiley
this,
Queen.
I think this weekend everybody should just go on panels and get it all out,
Yes.
get
Hmm.
everything out, and just be done with it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because
I
I
I,
know
feel
I
I'm
like
gonna be
was
fired up tonight. And I'm sure I'm gonna need it a couple more days to be before I'm done with it.
no,
Okay.
I'm
and
going to
and
be
and
watching
also
over on Patreon, and I'm just waiting to see what happens. And if anything, I'm gonna do what I do best. If I see any disrespect, I'm just gonna meet it with disrespect, you know. But I do
Period.
agree. I feel like everyone should just do what they feel like doing. If you don't want to watch the reunion, I understand. Don't watch it. If you do not watch it with them. Watch it with other people's Patreons and channels and chats and whatever. Just join, go where you want to go. It's up to you. I think everybody's entitled to do what they want to do. Me personally, I'm going to go watch it over on Patreon. I'm going to watch it with the Queen de Silva over there and support her and watch it there. And it is what it is in that aspect. I'm just so glad this toxic show is over.
Yeah,
I
me
am
too.
so happy Melody has left.
Lala, let me
I
just
feel
say
like
But
something.
we've been given the green card of freedom. She said, millimeters, you are free.
she gave us the visa.
For me, I
Visa.
took my
Yeah.
freedom and I'm
Lala,
running with it.
Lala,
Yeah,
let me quickly say something. Did you guys
go
hear
ahead,
that
sis.
Destiny and Stormy had a big fallout?
We
What?
don't hear.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
and
was about to say,
also Stormy is coming on tonight to she's coming to talk about. Remember when Melody said she had called her son's phone to speak to
Yeah.
the other lady? Yeah, that is what I hear. She's coming to confront Melody
Okay, but
tonight.
how do you
we
know they had a fallout? Can I ask? There's a square
That's
biz.
what
How do you know?
I saw it on one of these channels. Someone's comments, and they said
Ah,
they've had
okay.
yeah. And then I asked one Sassy T from 804, and she said yeah, she had heard about it too.
Yeah, I think
Ah,
she stole from
okay.
her. I think, in my opinion,
Yeah,
in
the
my
joke
opinion,
was that she gave her the 20,000 to pay
yes,
Labarek, and she didn't. She spent
she
the
didn't
money.
pay.
That's the
Yeah,
joke.
I knew it was murder. I'm telling you,
Well, she gets what she gets. Shame on her.
she's a thief.
Shame on her. I feel so, I feel
That one,
nothing. I feel nothing.
And I
that
would
Let us
one.
tell
all rot
No,
in
Stormy,
hell together.
I thought we was Gucci. I mean, I thought you
Hmm.
we knew that was gonna happen, Loria. You knew
And
we
I'm
knew
sorry,
it
why
was.
would you give money to somebody that sold the Gucci bag you gave him as a gift?
know what I'm saying.
Listen,
Are you not learning
I thought we
lessons
was
here?
Gucci. What's the problem? I can't spend the money how I want to spend it.
she's 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 a leech.
She went.
Oh,
She's a
Lala,
leech.
Lala,
Yeah?
let me. Yeah, you are on my TikTok, right?
Yes, I think
You're on my
so.
TikTok. Okay, when we get off the live and you have a minute, can you please just go onto my TikTok? You see the lady that
Okay,
is
can
onto
you message
your.
me to make sure if I have you? Send me a
I'll
message.
send you a message. But you see the lady to
Okay,
your
perfect.
right, the lady to your right in this
Yeah,
live, the
yeah.
picture she has
Uh-huh.
is just like me in my TikTok. I have the same picture.
Well, that's
Are you
me.
talking about Somali Queen?
And yes, Amali Queen.
That's
I
me.
know it's you, but then I have the same thing because we did the it's the
Is it not AI? Is it not
yes.
AI?
And initially when I first came, I was like, wait a minute, who has my picture on on this slide? And then when I enlarged it, I saw that her face is slightly different from mine.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
you think we're twins. I swear to God. Lala, I'll send you an AM
Okay, send me,
DM, and
send
then you
me.
can go
Thank
and
you
look at the
so much for
picture.
coming up.
Thank you.
Ladies, do you want to give your last opinions and how you feel before we wrap
Okay.
up?
I'm like you, Lala. I'm bittersweet about it, but I do believe Melody is about to drop something big.
Yes.
So just wait on it. I mean, I feel like this is not the last time we're gonna see her. I think she's gonna be on another show. I won't name it, but
I hope
just
so.
my suspicions. I think she's gonna be on another show, maybe as a guest or something
See,
before she drops her own. And I'll be looking forward to it. And that'll be another big slap in their face. But if y'all know Melody, Melody like to work. That's one thing we do know. So
Yep.
we keep crying about the last. Give it 2, 3 more weeks, and she'll be back on the big screen.
oh yes, that's why.
She'll come back
Uh,
up. Loria, we be
listen,
tired of going
who
on
said
live.
the
Like, wait, she
meeting?
live again. Wait, she got this. Wait, oh my God, she be
That
keeping
girl
us.
like to
I'm
work. Do you
excited
hear
for
me?
her. I
She
truly am
probably been
excited for
lined something
Melody.
up. She probably lined something up
Hmm.
months ago. You hear me? And
No,
uh, and this is all according to the plan. Okay.
Indigo girl, Indigo girl. When was the other time?
What are you saying? What is it
No,
about Somali Queen?
I'm talking to Indigo. Indigo, when is the other time? No, I'm curious. Sorry, Lala. I was just curious about something she
Oh,
wrote.
is it this one? Is it this one? This question?
Yes, so I was like, when is the other time? I don't follow those people, so I don't know their drama. What did she do?
She probably she now that's one thing
It's
we know
probably the
about
Gucci
Destiny
bag,
is
Somali Queen. It's
Destiny
probably the
don't have
Gucci
no
bag that she
problem
stole.
borrowing money or
Oh yeah, she
asking for
went and
money.
sold that Gucci.
Mm. Destiny asks every single person that she comes in contact with, whether friend or foe, boyfriend, side man,
And
husband,
also, listen,
she gonna ask them for
no,
some money.
I'm
See, I
thinking
was right.
also,
It was about the Gucci bag,
yes,
Oh,
Somali
okay.
Queen.
and then I was also something else I was thinking about was for Nell to talk like that on the reunion during the reunion. I think it's deeper than what people are perceiving, because remember they've been going on trips with Dusty, and Dusty has no money. So I think that she's been making them pay for stuff.
Well, Tisha did bail her out of prison for $500.
It's
That's what I'm
5K.
saying.
It was
Every person
5K.
that she be in contact with has a story.
It was
Even
5K,
Sunny
Zara.
had a story of money that she was giving her. Every person she be in contact with, she comes in as a victim. That girl's a professional victim and a sad story case. And she gonna start begging. You know what I mean? She is gonna
She
start
need
begging.
she needs to
Listen,
go back
I'm
and
sorry, I
start
can't be
selling.
friends with someone that went and did voodoo on their ex-husband. I'm sorry.
And
We
then
can't be
didn't pay
friends.
that lady. And that's crazy. Pay the lady, man.
She's not paid the 500.
Yikes. That's crazy
Not the
work.
I
lady.
think she paid her. No, 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 no. The lady came out and said she paid her,
So
and they
that means that she did
squashed it.
work for her.
Yeah, they
Meaning,
squashed it. They
so she
squashed it.
did
So,
work for her.
Sugar, do you want to go next?
I already went.
Oh, you already went. So, what about you, Smiley Queen? Did you already go?
No.
Okay, you go ahead, honey, because you've been riding this for so long.
Yeah. I don't I think I cried. I have already been through the emotions. I've cried, I've been angry, I've been, all that. But now I'm just at peace. I'm done with love and marriage. And I hope they don't get another season. I hope it's shut down. I hope people stop tuning in, because I'm sure the haters are not enough to give them the numbers we give them. So I'm just, and
Yes.
I am wishing Melody all the best of luck in life, happiness, peace, love, more money, prosperity, good health, and happiness. That's just it for me. And oh,
Thank
by the way,
you.
starting Monday, um, on our Facebook groups, we are done with Love and Marriage Huntsville. So if you are anywhere I am and you see my name, just know if you talk about love and marriage, I'm banning you.
Well, Somali Queen said it. People, so be careful posting anything about love and marriage Huntsville over on the Facebook page. Just be careful with that. Thank you so much, Somali Queen. I appreciate you, sis.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. And Square Biz, do you have anything last minute thoughts or anything you want to share
Yeah, I'm happy
about how
she's
you feel?
leaving. Yeah, I'm happy Melody is leaving, although I wish she had left before this season started. I think it will have been a bigger impact on the cast if she had left at that time. And to be very honest with you, as much as I dislike the cast, I want to see them back because they need to come back and fight among themselves, discuss against Martel and Destiny, and bring out their secrets. It will be a nasty fight, and I would love to see that. So I want them to come back for that reason, just to see them go at it at each other. So
Yeah, I get what you mean. I doubt they have enough pull because, again, they fake people, right? They fake things, and you can tell there's no authenticity. Like they're not authentic when they're fighting. For example, the fight between Marceau and Martel, it was given fake. You know what I mean? Because I certainly am not going to be sitting down and eating with a man that just called my wife slow. That's not going to happen. But that's what I'm saying. They're so fake that we clock them straight away. So I don't think, yes, they will turn on each other, But is it for the show or is it really real? So I
Do
can't
you
really
do
believe
you
them.
really think it was fake, the fight between Martel and the Scots?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know. I
I
have a
do.
feeling it wasn't. I think it was real.
I believe it was because I did, if I don't know if you watch my videos, I did a videos on it, and also this the way they interact and the fact that, okay, do you know what gave it away? I clocked it was fake anyway. I already clocked it. For me, what gave it away was Martel and Arion did a live at some charity gala, right? Arion said something. Martel gave her one dirty look, snatched that phone off her. And you know what she said? Tisha deserves what she something about Tisha deserves what she gets. And Marcel, and he goes, mind your business and stay out of those people's business. He snatched her phone and ended the live. So that tells me everything. I already knew it was fake, but that confirmed it for me because it was part of their saga. It was to create drama and attraction to them because neither Martel or Tisha Marceau have a storyline. None of them have it. So it was to drum up a storyline for both of them. So I do believe it was fake, but you never know. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
No, no, Lala, you're
I
not
think
wrong.
if they do come back, if Martel did sleep with Destiny, it will come out. It will be revealed.
He already says it.
But you
He
know,
gives hints about
but
sleeping
you
with
know,
her. He said the baby looks like him, right? He also said when she came to his house, she asked. He was drinking coffee. She asked for the wine. I want that. He goes, you don't need that when you're with me, aka you don't need it to keep you going with me, basically, right? He gives hints at the playground, the party thing they did in the park. He made a comment about her new boyfriend Lance, right? And he goes, oh, he don't need to know about you and me. Martel drops the hints, and he does that to keep every single one of them in line.
Sure do.
You step out of line, he's going to air your business. That's why Destiny kept quiet when Carlos was going in at Martel, because she knew she said anything that stood up for a victim, considering she's now claiming to be one. Martel was going to get her ass. He's going to, sooner or later, he's going to get her. But he's already pre warned her. He also said to her at the table scene between them, you got to listen to me. I am telling the truth. Anything I say is right. That's a warning. He's preparing her. Don't step out of line because I'm going to get you. So I believe it. I've been saying it for years. There's a reason why she hangs on to him. And she has to be by his side because he's going to snitch on her and he's going to say it. And that's why Melody don't believe it. When she said to Melody, do you believe me? Melody said no. And Melody will never say no unless she has facts to back it. If Melody don't believe her, I don't believe her. And I never will. That's just my opinion.
yeah, because Melody found out that they've been scheming behind her back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Melody has not said any. Let me tell you, Melody has not. We are waiting for that interview she's going to do because Melody has not said anything yet. We don't know anything. You guys, me, I believe there's so much out there that Melody has not told us.
I
Yes, I'm
agree.
waiting for the book.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting
I'm
because I'm
waiting
telling
because
you
I
a lot
know it's gonna be
has happened that we
juicy.
ain't seen.
It's gonna be juicy. That book gonna be juicy. Oh Lord.
Sorry, sugar.
I said I'm waiting for the book. I know it's gonna be juicy.
That book is going to be something, all right? And I just hope my wish is peace and blessings to Melody and her family and her children. I wish her nothing but the best. This woman deserves some type of peace after everything she's been through. She's really a phenomenal woman. She's truly a superstar. Just the way she is a superstar. The way she carries herself, the way she gives so much grace, even though it's what wasn't given to her. I'm truly, truly, truly proud of this woman. I wish her nothing but the best. And whatever she does, I know it's going to be amazing. It's going to be successful because that's what she is. She strives for success. And I'm just so happy for her. I'm so happy that we are on the right side because a lot of people pick the wrong side and some are regretting it and someone has just still being stubborn and sticking with it. But for me, I'm truly happy that I'm on the right side. I'm truly happy I'm with the right people. So with that, I'm going to end it. But I wish everybody an amazing evening. I wish everybody peace and blessings. And thank you so much from the bottom of my heart again to every single one of you that have supported me over these years and continue to support me and my channel. Thank you. I want to say thank you to my panelists, my sister Courtney came up, sorry, kicking it with Courtney came, but she had to drop down. So thank you so much to my amazing sister. She has a channel, so everybody please go support her as well. I want to thank Sugar, my twin. I'm telling you this I love you so much, Sugar. Thank you. And everyone, please support Sugar's channel as well. Her link, if Eloquent, if you have a link, please post that as well. Support my sugar, my twin. And L'Oreal, thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you, sis. We've been riding at this out for ages as well. And you know I love you and I love your laughter. You're just hilarious. I just truly appreciate you. And Somali Queen, you know I love you, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the support that you've given me and being there for me. And Square Biz, thank you so much, sis, for coming up as well. I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody that's come to listen to me tonight. It is bittersweet, but change is good and change has come. It's time for us to go with it and enjoy whatever comes with it. I'm sure this is going to be another amazing journey with Melody. I'm sure we're going to see so many good things coming her way for this future, and I'm excited. I really am excited to pivot and do something amazing with what I want to do with my channel. And I appreciate every single one of you that came here and supported me. So thank you to everybody. Like, it's truly appreciated. And I'm sorry if I didn't get to say hello to every single one of you. I was busy and I didn't keep up with the chat. So thank you to every single one of you that came up here on the channel and left a comment and support. I appreciate that. And hopefully I'll see you again sometime. And I am new at this, doing the lives and stuff. I'm just trying my best with it. So please be patient with me, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I love you dearly. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye, ladies. Good night.